Hello and welcome to this very quick presentation. You're here with Paula Middleton from Manchester in the UK, and we are part of the Dragonfly Voyagers community, and we are on a mission helping people to access affordable luxury travel. And what I'm going to do today, this is actually a part 2 video. So part 1 we shared in our group. This is part 2. So what we're going to cover here is going to be our wholesale search engine. With our travel club membership, what you can do is you can use it in a few different ways. And the first way, and the most beneficial way, is to use the points that are accrued from you having the membership. You generate points through your membership, and you don't have to do anything to generate those points. You just have to have a membership with us. The company doubles what you pay for your membership and turns them all into points, and you can use those points against trips that sometimes cost £0. So if you've not seen that video, that's down as part 1. That's about what we call getaways or dreamcations that are purely for you and your loved ones to go and explore the world affordably. But if you've not seen that and you want to know more about it, ask me, ask anyone that is part of our community, and we will put you in the right direction. So this one is purely going to be about just one area. So we're going to cover the wholesale search engine. As with any of us, I'm sure you have been online and searched for travel or a holiday or a place to stay, a hotel or a resort. Those search engines that you see online, they actually add commissions to the prices that come up. And sometimes, I mean, those commissions can be in the thousands. And when you're looking at the flat rate price of the place that you're considering going to, they put a lot of money on it. Now, we're different in the way that we do things, because as a member of our club, you actually get your very own search engine, just like I'll be going into it in a moment and showing you. But it is just like our it's just like any other search engine. You put the details in and find what you want to see and check out the prices, but there's no commission loaded onto our prices. So it's pretty powerful. So what I'm going to do is just go through a couple of slides with you. If we can do that. Okay. So why would you use a travel club? I did cover this in our part 1, but this is just a bit of a refresher. So I use a travel club, as many others do, for freedom. There's no contract with our travel club. There's no heavy expenses. We have options that you can actually choose that are going to be affordable for you, whatever you can afford. You also double your money. So every single penny that you spend is returned to you. There is no excessive amount of money that's given to the company. We are such a big company and we cover so many different aspects that we give you everything that you invest in us, you get that back doubled. And it's a price that you can afford. There's no expensive timeshare. There's no hidden expenses either. Whenever you go onto a search engine, usually I find anyway, when I go on to actually book something, it's been a while since I have, but when I did, there was always hidden expenses, and they would add more money here and there, whereas what you see is what you get with our club, which is really reassuring as well, because you know exactly where you're up to. So in part 1, we covered Cyprus and Mexico. So if those are places you are interested in, check out our part 1 video. And just to give you a ballpark figure here of potential flight costs, looking at Cyprus from around £130, Mexico from around 490, Bali and Portugal, which I'm going to be concentrating on today, Bali, you're looking at around 600 per person, and Portugal around 100 per person for flights. Now, bearing in mind that they are not set prices, they are correct at the time of me recording this presentation, but they can also come down in price because we have specific ways in which, a variety of ways, to be honest, in which you can actually get discounted flights as well. So do bear that in mind when you're looking at the cost of flights. And what can this club do for you? So what this club can do, and what it has done for me and my family and a few of our members, it actually has improved our emotional health. So the past 12 months, we've had a global pandemic. It's affected pretty much everyone that I know in some way. And when some of the restrictions were lifted, I actually used our club so that to take the children away. I've got 4 children. And when I did that, the relief of being able to go and see somewhere new with the children and make some new memories and experience something different than being stuck in the 4 walls of our home, which was getting very restrictive. And there were sort of relationships that were starting to really break down in some ways. This completely turned everything around for us. So that's what it does for me, and I know for a lot of other people as well. The best thing, from a practical point of view, is it will save you money, a lot of money. I saved over £6,000 last year in 2020 on travel, and I spent a fraction of that to get 5 weeks away with my children. That's pretty special, and I'm not aware of any other company that gives that kind of discount. What you can do as well is actually earn an income through this club. If that's something you want to explore further, please get in touch and we can have a look. There are other videos you can look at for that. It gives you peace of mind because travel will reduce your stress. It'll make you calmer, more content. Sorry, the dog's making a noise. Make you more content and just generally more happy. And the thing is as well, um, we had some trips that were cancelled due to the pandemic, and within 12 hours, we received our money back and the points back in our points balance so that we could spend them elsewhere in the future. So not only does that give us peace of mind, but that actually is really reassuring because the um, resorts that we have available, they're actually booked in advance by our CEO, and they are booked in bulk. So it's not a matter of going to a travel agent and saying, can you book that for me? And 9 times out of 10, travel agents will only send a percentage of whatever you have paid to secure a booking. They will only send a percentage to wherever it is that you're going to stay, and they pay the rest later on. With us, that doesn't happen. So it's so reassuring. You know exactly what's going on with your club. Family and friends, it strengthens bonds and makes memories. What I'm referring to, how we were as a family. I've got 4 children. Homeschooling them was not the easiest thing in the world, and it was getting to a point where it was pretty stressful. So to be able to use this club so that we can mend those relationships was everything to us. Now, I mentioned that I saved over £6,000 in 2020. This is just a snapshot of exactly what I did. Those amounts there, you can see where we travelled to: Norfolk, Carnforth, Cornwall, Scotland for 2 weeks. The amounts I am showing there, they're actually the amount that we saved. So that's not what we paid, it's the amount that we saved on each trip. And I've just put this visual together just to show you the true sort of expanse of how different our prices are compared to those that are online that you will usually be using. I mean, what sticks out there like a sore thumb is Cornwall. 3,500 that should have been, and we paid £165 for a week. That's how incredible our club can be. It's really effective. And I'm just going to pause my screen share because what I would like to do is, I wonder if I can pause it. Yeah. What I would like to do is actually share with you some of the details of our back office. And what I'm going to do is have a look at those two places that we've mentioned we're going to look at Portugal and we're going to look at Bali. And it's, just bear with me, let me see if it will, okay. Can't see the controls. Exit full screen, go. Okay, so I am going to just log into my back office. I'm going to find the relevant information that you need, and then we will go through together. We'll go through a search like we would do if we were booking our own travel. And we're going to look at Portugal and Bali, and then I will be going on booking.com and doing a quick comparison. So if you have any questions, please ask away, put it in the comments, message me direct, anyone that you know, any of your friends that are in our group, our Dragonfly Voyages community, get in touch with them, ask them the questions too. We'll be happy to get on calls and have a proper chat about this as well, because it's making such a difference to thousands across the world. It's really effective, and with the way things are at the moment, it's so important for us, I feel, to get the hospitality industry back up and running. And what better way to do it than save you money as well? There's a lot of agencies out there that are actually, they are going to have increased prices, and it's because they need to recoup money that they've lost during this time. Now, that's not something we need to do because of the way our company works. So the world is waiting for you. You should be able to see my screen there. This is your own private search engine that you get as part of your membership. But it's just like any other. You can type in where you want to go. I'm going to put Lisbon, if I can spell it. Lisbon, which is in Portugal. We're going to check it out for September just for demonstration purposes. And we're going to go for a week. It's going to be 2 adults. We'll have a search. It may take a couple of minutes just because I'm on Zoom and it's a recording. There is usually a little bit of a lag when it comes to recording this, so do bear with me. Okay, so it's coming back with quite a few. We can see there 870 properties, and these will be exactly the same as what you will find on any other search engine. I can promise you that. You can see it tells you how much per night it is, and when you click on this blue square, it will show you the different types of rooms as well. So I am going to have a look and just see what we can see. I want to choose a kind of mid-range one just to give you some idea. Let's have a look at this one. Hotel de Chiado. You can look at pictures of where it is. I think that far from the sea, which is always lovely. Very nice. Looks lovely, doesn't it? But there's lots of information you can check out. Remember, this is all yours to look at once you have a membership with us. Let's have a look at the rooms that are available. Whilst that's loading, I'm going to put this hotel in booking.com as well, and we're going to do a quick comparison. So oh, don't know if I've spelled that right. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. 4th to the 11th of September. So it's the exact same date. It's 2 adults. The exact same date. So there it is. Lovely. So 1 week at this hotel, classic double or a twin room. Oh, sorry. You're looking at £1,160. This is purely for the room. Remember, flights for Portugal are around £100 per person. So let me go in here. Classic room with double or twin bed, which is the exact same room. Look at that. £561, tax included with your personal search engine. Now, what's amazing about this is not only the saving you're making, but can you see down there at the bottom, if you book now, you're going to earn loyalty points, 1,126 loyalty points. Those loyalty points can be used against flights, car hire, other hotel bookings, events, theatre, dining, all sorts of stuff. So that's a pretty incredible saving, if I do say so myself. So you can see just how absolutely effective our membership is. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's a big saving. Right, so we're going to now quickly move on to Bali. Same dates, just to keep things simple. Bali is a luxurious place as well. And that is somewhere that is on my bucket list that I will be visiting in the next couple of years. Ideally, it'll be this year, but we'll have to see how things play out for the moment. But yeah, Bali is somewhere that I'm definitely going to be going to through my membership. So it's quite handy that I'm having a look for this now. We will have your results momentarily. Polite as well. Okay, then. So there are 1,341 resorts coming back for Bali. Now, it's something that I should advise you of as well. You can actually change the distance. So whatever you put in your destination, if you're putting a very sort of vague, very sort of broad search term, you can change the search distance, or you can actually look for specific hotel names and be very specific as well. So that's entirely up to you, however you want to look at it, however you want to search, which is fantastic. Oh, wow. Wow. £15 a night for a villa. Incredible. Now, the Portugal as well, just to make you aware, I'm going to look at this one because this looks absolutely stunning. Um, The Portugal one, I don't know, you probably didn't see because I did jump off it fairly quickly, but it actually sleeps four. So it allows you to take four people, and it was only 500 plus pounds. And you're looking at over £1,000 just for two people through booking.com. So that's pretty relevant too. That looks absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look. Oh, very nice. I've gone on the wrong thing, but never mind. Very nice. I think this is be quite nice for couples, so I might not bring the kids here. So we're looking at £65 a night. I am going to put it into booking.com like I did before. Let's have a look what we get back. Do you know, I've just realised I mentioned about the Portugal one. It was a double or twin room. What you can do is check out other room sizes as well. So just disregard me. That was not meant for four people. It's just for two people. Sorry. So let's put that. I can't remember the name of it now. Nandi, yeah, Jungle Resort and Spa. I know a few people that will be quite impressed with it being the spa as well. Wow. Yeah, that's the same one, the exact same one. So let's look at the breakfast is included. It's called the Jungle Royal Suite. So let's see if we have that room available. Jungle Royal Suite. Jungle Royal Suite, breakfast included. Can you see that there? Breakfast included, £429.15. With Booking.com, Jungle Royal Suite, breakfast included, £2,380. £2,380. I mean, do you want to be spending that kind of money on something that you could get for £429? Even when you take the flights into consideration, coming out around £600 per person, you're paying this. This price here is just for the stay. It's not per person. It's just for the Jungle Royal Suite. This is split per person, so you can see. I mean, this is it. This is for both. So this is for two people as well, but it's £2,380. Now they have give you a discount there. You're getting a discount because this property is offering reduced rates on some rooms that match your search. So it should be £5,174. So they give you a discount with Booking.com, but look how much they're still adding on to that amount. This is the flat rate. The flat rate for that exact same room is £429. Why pay more than that if you don't have to? You also, again, get those loyalty points that you can redeem against flights, car hire, activities whilst you're there. There's all stuff like scuba diving and all sorts of things like that, so you can do activities as well. So yeah, so this is literally just a real quick snapshot as to how our search engine works. Even if you are not going to be choosing to go to Portugal or Bali, this is an example. It's just to demonstrate the kind of savings that we're getting. And it also, I mean, does it explain why we've got thousands upon thousands of people taking out this membership? People are worried right now about how much travel is going to cost them. But if it's affordable and you know it's safe, it's very worthwhile. So if you want to talk more about it, want to explore this more, please get in touch. I am going to stop the recording there.